Good morning. Yesterday's trading recap was not a day that I was proud of. I let my emotions take over, and it was not. It's actually the hardest thing in trading. So minus 4R today. Yesterday. So let's get into it. So I took a trade there, and I have scratched it. It was not a capitulation, so didn't feel really confident in it, and haven't touched it after. So first of all, this one, I took an entry right there and hit my stop loss right there. No, right there, which was actually the better capitulation. So I took another entry here, and I added to my position. Right there. No, right there. It was a bit early to add, but. And I have exited right there. My exit was not pretty good. I didn't wait for the full deep target, which was 77. So I've missed, according to my flush out rules. I would have exited at 48%. Instead I got 16. That was pretty hard, and I think that's what triggered my emotions a lot. And yeah, afterwards I started to not really focusing on my rules, and it led to a bit of overtrading, which happens sometimes still, but I'm working on it and I'm gonna get better. I think leaving money on the table it's probably the worst. Yeah. Afterwards I took that one. $350 right there. And I have exited my position, scratched there. Afterwards, I think it was the beginning of my tilted emotions, because I re-entered 358, which was nothing. You know what? No. No, it was a good entry, because it capitulated at the open, and then I added to my position right there after it failed. And then I added there. Which was a mistake. And I exited. $365. Which was another loss. And then I entered again $360, which I thought was the backside. I exited at $375, which is actually a super good entry. So entering at the backside of the move, exiting at the capitulations, that's exactly what I don't want to do. I took another trade. $365. And exited, added $361. And then exiting at $366. Which you see I'm just messing around in the middle of the channel. I ended up taking another trade at 10.51, 350. Which was like decent entry on the backside, but I got stopped out because I hit max loss right there. Which on the backside would have been, if I would have traded properly, I would have only taken that trade. No, that's an exit. I would have entered here and I would have waited all day to get out at 10 to 4. So you see how detrimental overtrading is because of all these trades. I got really stubborn on BATL because I actually had a super A+ entry right there, and I started to add like a dumb fuck, like a dumbass, sorry. Right there, and then added more 10.52, and added more at 11.01. And I got stopped out with a loss at right there. And then it's pretty similar to golf actually. Of the theory, what a bogey is. Bogey is a bad shot followed by a stupid shot, which is exactly it. Because after that I took a stupid trade at 11.23. The other one behind is the entry, and it was oversized. 642, 11, 20, 27. So this scalp right there makes absolutely no sense. And then I ended up taking another trade. Right there, which was pretty kind of decent because it was a capitulation, but I added because now I was in the mood of getting back. And because I was oversized, I got stopped out for the day. So that's it for today. As you see, once more, started to trade in the middle of the channel, which makes no sense because if I would have just kept that one, would have reached my target. It's hard to see, but I think tagging your charts and putting your mistakes visually somewhere helps you internalize it and hope to be a better trader tomorrow. So that's it for today.